What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright, let's get right into it. You already know the vibes. You already know what it is. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Both are at Raider Honcho. So, it's Monday morning. Shout out to everybody. Happy Monday. Time to start this grind. Time to start a new week. It's been a monsoon out here in Jersey for like 3 whole days straight. Nothing but rain. I can't get outside. I can't do much. But I'm in here and I'm ready to make some content. So, we're one step closer to another game week or game day, which I think the San Francisco 49ers, those bums over there across the bridge or whatever the case may be, we're going to take care of them. And yeah, so what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about a position that seemed to be buckled up, seemed to be sealed, seemed to be just ready to take off, and that's the linebacker position. And after this weekend's game, our linebacker position has gotten a little more spooky for me. Now, previous to the draft, I thought we were super thin at linebacker and thought we should address linebacker in the draft, which is why I was a little upset when we went with Kuntz and Diablo back-to-back. But it seems like both of them are getting a little bump at linebacker, getting a little playing time at linebacker. So hopefully that works out. Everybody knows that I wanted us to draft Jabril Cox. We know that I wanted us to draft Monty Rice. There were a couple of guys still on the board that I thought we could have taken, and we didn't. So I was a little upset about that. But needless to say, after the first preseason game, I said, you know what? Our linebacker core is pretty good. You talk about Quitt, Littleton, Morrow. You had Tanner Muse. You had you got Diablo. You also had Javin White. And I was thinking, like, yo, our linebacker core is one of our deepest cores, could be a strength for us this year. And lo and behold, the preseason strikes again, which is why I hate the preseason. We got some guys banged up. Nicholas Morrow is banged up, could be done for the year. And Javin White is banged up and could be done for the year. So now I am back on red alert, code red, high alert. Panic meter is at an all-time high right now for our linebacker core, because not every linebacker we have on the roster is going to fit what we need our linebackers to do in Gus Bradley's system. We know that Gus Bradley's linebackers have to be fast, quick, sideline to sideline guys who can cover, which is why Morrow fit a little better than Kwiatkowski did, right? Which is why I think Littleton's going to have a good season. But as all the rubble and all the fighting is going on and everything's being thrown around about season-ending injuries, after the dust has settled, there is a player who I think will stand out this season, a player that I think will benefit from the injuries and the system and stuff like that, and that is Tanner Muse, okay? Now, the reason why I want to talk about Tanner Muse, and I'm not here to glorify anybody's injury, I'm not here to say I'm happy for Tanner Muse that other linebackers are getting injured, so now he'll get a chance to play, but everything is about timing. Everything is about timing, and I think Tanner Muse's situation is really perfect timing, okay? Not just about the injuries. Yes, does it help Tanner Muse that Javin and Nicholas Morrow both go down? Yes, it helps him only in the sense that he's in the same position as those guys, but he was already excelling and standing out much long before those players got injured. It was actually talked about that Tanner Muse was taking reps with the ones before camp even started. Like before preseason games started, he was already taking reps with the ones. Now, what I say about perfect timing is this. He was a free safety at Clemson. He gets drafted in the 3rd round. Pick 100. Like high expectations. You don't get picked in the 3rd round to not play. I mean, come on, guys. Like, let's really be serious about this. He gets picked in the 3rd round, and then he has a foot injury. That pretty much takes his whole first year away from him. And this is why I say perfect timing. It's not the perfect timing because other players are getting hurt. It's the perfect timing because we don't know what he would have looked like if he had to play for rinky-dink, bum-ass Paul Gunther. We don't know. We don't know what his career would look like if he was freaking sabotaged by the system or lack thereof when it came to Paul Gunther's defense. He might have played last year as a rookie and just stunk it up because he, like most of our rookies, would have had no idea what the hell is going on. Because in no way on God's green earth should Paul Gunther have been in charge of that defense last year. Not after the shit I saw the year before that. Not after the shit I saw 4 games into the season, right? So when I talk about perfect timing, it was like maybe it was good that he had to sit out a whole year. Maybe it benefited his career that he had to sit out a whole year. Maybe it benefited the organization that we didn't get bad tape on him last year. And then we had a sour taste in our mouth or a bad look or a bad perspective of what kind of player he was. Because he was injured, we didn't have to worry about that. Now he gets to come in fully healthy, right? He's been in the NFL, so he kind of sees how it works, right? He sees how hard you got to practice, see what it is off the field as well, what you have to do in the reps of the weight room, what you have to do in watching film, and maybe he's become a pro mentally. Now we're getting to see him be a pro physically because he's on the field in a system that is perfect for him. He is a sideline to sideline guy. He's a guy who ran with a 4.4. I think he ran a 4.4 at the combine. Right? So he's a guy with the secondary makeup, secondary skill set, so he can play in coverage. He can play in coverage, he can play sideline to sideline, and he plays downhill. He is not catching nobody. What I mean by catch is that, like, when you see a ball carrier coming at you, you stand back and you catch him and you fall, and that's your tackle. No. Tanner Muse plays downhill. He's going there, right? So you're talking about a guy who has 4 tackles, 1 sack, 1 pass knockdown already in the preseason. It seems to me that every game he has his fingerprints on the game. Even when he only plays a few series, you know when he's on the field. Therefore, you know when he's not on the field. So in the case of Tanner Muse, it might have just been a good look that he didn't play last year with Paul Gunther and with that defense that was just atrocious, right? Because then when we would have all thought, oh, he sucks, and it might not have been him at all. It might have been a guy who's just playing in a system that just is not that damn good. So I think Tanner Muse's situation is perfect timing. You got some injuries, and I'm praying that those guys are okay because iron sharpens iron. I don't think Tanner Muse is going to play more just because those guys are injured. I think he's going to play more because he fits this system. So I want you to get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about Tanner Muse. How excited are you to see Tanner Muse this year? If you like the video, like the video. If you like the content on this channel, subscribe to the channel. I am so happy I see the sun coming out. I haven't seen the sun in 2 days, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't seen the sun in 2 days, so I'm super happy that it's coming out. Maybe I'll get outside and do some road work. But subscribe to the channel. Hit up Raiderinfo.com. I got some new merch dropping very soon. Honcho Season 2 is on the way. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Both are at RaiderHoncho. Do all that good stuff. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out of here. I will be back very soon because that's what I do, okay? I just pop up. That's what I do. I pull up and do what I do, all right? So until the next time, Raider Honcho out.